Hey everybody, welcome to Budget Church Tech, our new YouTube channel where we are going to share low price point and affordable church tech equipment, and we're going to tell you our thoughts on it, tell you how it's worked for us, tell you how we're using it, things like that, and really help the church, especially if you're in a situation where you don't have the budget to buy the equipment that everybody's recommending because the price is just not in the budget right now. So sit back and have a watch. We got a great product to talk about.
Budget Church Tech.
Okay, so let's get right to it. Today I've got a product that I think is going to be a game changer for the church that wants to improve their live stream, whether it's something they've been doing with somebody's iPhone and they're getting the Facebook zoom in, zoom out because the camera shot's so wide they can't lock you can't lock your focus, or whatever it is that you want to improve the live stream. You want to use a real camera, capture it to a recording software or a streaming software, and send it to the internet that way, whether it's Facebook, YouTube, Insta, whatever you're doing. So that item is this little guy. HDMI video capture, $20 on Amazon. If you want to check it out yourself, there's an affiliate link in the description. It's definitely worth the $20. So I was skeptical when I opened this thing up. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at the packaging and take a look at what's actually in the box. On the back of the box, you see just kind of a description of what it is, also what the features are, that it can support up to 4K. Output max resolution is 1080p, so 4K in, 1080p out. You got 8, 10, and 12-bit deep color, and it will take an HDMI standard cable. Pretty much everything you'd expect out of a budget video capture device. The input resolution for 4K was definitely a surprise for me. Also the normal standard stuff of it conforms to USB standard, things like that. But overall, that's just basic features. So as we open the box, we're gonna pop it open here on the bottom. I hate these little tabs, but we're gonna get it. We're gonna get it out of there. Internal packaging, it's just another little cardboard box with the user manual on the top, and on the bottom, flip it over, and here's our little HDMI capture card. It's for what it is, it's pretty well packaged, so no complaints there. Shows you your output, your input, HDMI input on one end, USB on the other, and it's ready to go right out of the box. As far as the instructions go, the instructions pretty much give you the specifications and how to plug it in. Also gives you basic instructions as we go. It gives you basic instructions on how to connect it to and how to configure it with OBS. Nice thing is it does say it will support VLC as well. So, it's really just the basics. Plug it in, add it as an input, things like that, and we're going to go over that here in just a second. Okay, so as you saw in the box, you get the HDMI video capture and the instructions. The instructions pretty much tell you how to connect it into OBS. If you follow these, you'll be perfect. You'll be golden. I'm going to show you how to configure it here in a second. But like I said, for $20, this little guy, I've got two concerns. That's it. One, there's no aux input for additional audio. So if you want to send a separate audio feed that's not part of the HDMI signal, you'll have to find another way to get that into the computer. Be that USB from a digital board, or an aux send from an analog or a digital board into a second recording interface. You've got to find another way to get that audio in. If you're using a device with a microphone and you're happy with what that microphone's picking up, this will do the job. My other concern is it's small. This thing is about the size of my SD card reader. I'm scared I'm going to lose it. Let's be frank. Little things like this can get lost. It's not much bigger than some jump drives, and I lose those things all the time. I always end up finding them eventually, but I lose them all the time. Those are my two biggest concerns. So let's get it plugged in. Let's show you how it works. Let's show you how to configure it, and you can make your own decision. So without further ado, let's get it plugged in. Okay, so we've got it hooked up. We're connected by USB, no external power needed. I've got an HDMI cable running from my Xbox into it. So we're going to get started and do what we've got to do here to get it rolling. I'm going to start screen recording here, and we're going to create a whole new scene with this new capture device. The only thing in this new scene is my microphone so that we don't lose audio while we're talking about it. So let's go to the new scene. As you can see, there's my microphone. Let's add a video capture device, which is the USB video capture. We're going to create a new video capture device. We're going to select USB video. And now we've got our color test bars. So we've got color test bars. We do have an audio meter here. But as you can see, well, we're going to turn it on. You're going to see that it's not getting any audio. So we're turning on the Xbox now. And here we go. And as you saw there, no audio being captured. So to fix that, what we got to do is double click on our video capture device. Scroll down to use, here's all of our settings. We've got our frames per second, color space, color range, buffering. Oops, I accidentally disabled buffering. Let's go back. All right, so to get audio, we've got to go to audio capture and use a custom audio device. Now we can select which item we're going to use. We want to select digital audio interface. We're going to click OK. And as you can see, it's been a while since I've turned on the Xbox. So we're going to skip the update and stay offline and see if we can't capture some gameplay and see how it looks. All right, let's find a game we can play real quick. Rocket League should work. So while we're waiting for this, we're going to go ahead and I'm going to load a game. We're going to take a look at what the video looks like, hear the audio. I don't know if the audio from the game is going to be... Actually, I've got the audio muted. So I'm going to bring the audio level down. Actually, I don't have the audio muted. Haha. Okay, so we've got the game started. We're going to quickly go ahead and just play the game, take a look at what we're getting as a capture. The initial boot up of the Xbox did stutter a little bit, and that's because of the screen recording running at the same time. But let's do just a quick play. And to make my life easier, I'm going to Okay, so we are now in a game, able to capture it through the HDMI. It's capturing 1080p. The Xbox did prompt me to do 4K if I wanted to. I'm not going to try to capture 4K. But we're going to go ahead and try to get into the game. Oh, we're going to have to play local. There we go. So you'll be able to see what the gameplay looks like. If you're sending 1080p from... There we go. So as you can see, I'm driving around. The gameplay is capturing very well. And there you have it. This thing's capturing, and it's doing the job. Okay, so we've configured it in OBS. We've tested so you can see what the video quality is. There's nothing else to do here. It's a great little product. It's earned my stamp of approval, and I'm thrilled that I get to use this thing from now on. And it only costs $20 is the best part. So thank you for watching. If you like what you're seeing, click subscribe for me. Again, if you see a product that we review, the link will be in the description, and we'd love it if you use those links. So y'all have a great night or great day wherever you are. It's almost 1 in the morning here, and I'm just now getting to doing this. So, but have a great night, and we'll see you next time.